welcome to Gaming with Yoshi. Today we will be filming an Omegle video, asking our friends on Omegle 2 questions and then a follow-up question. First question being their name, because we like to know who we are talking to. Second question being, if you could give a stranger any advice, what would the advice be? Whether it's good, bad, side-eyed worthy advice. Introducing our side-eyed camera. If we get some side-eyed worthy advice, we're gonna go ahead and hit the camera with, because why would you say that? What would you say that for? And then the follow-up question being, why would you give that advice? Because we'd like to know the thinking behind the advice and the reasoning behind everything. Without further ado, let's get started. So we'll select our world option here. In the world option, you can find any kind of world you're looking for, gaming worlds, all that. Over here on the sidebar, we have the categories of worlds. You can pretty much find anything under popular, just like we immediately found Omegle, and then we'll just join a random server from the side here. We'll start out with 15 people. I feel like that would be a good amount to start out with. I hope you are all having a great day like I am. It did rain today, and if anyone knows Yoshi, I love the rain. I absolutely love it. So that was just a big mood booster for me. And sorry if the game is a bit laggy. I can't tell if that's my headset acting up or if it's my internet. Either way, I do apologize. So we'll load into a room here, right here. I'll give you guys a room tour, because why not? So this is the main room we will be in. I guess it's like an office / bedroom. If you walk through this door, there's a bathroom right here. And if we go through here, this is a bedroom right here. Through this is another bathroom. We have a little shark by our tub. We have some sushi, some shrimp fried rice, and what is that, wine? We eating good over here. And here's a little closet area with a basketball and a blicky. As mulatto say, when stuff gets sticky, where the frick that blicky? And our fridge stocked up because we never broken groceries. Over here is our beautiful kitchen. A little dining room. Right here is our little living room with our flat screen TV mounted on the wall because, you know, we bougie like that. Here's our other bathroom / laundry room, I'm guessing. And now just to really get into it. Hopefully we get some good advice today. I feel like we might get a mixture of good and bad. Maybe a few side eyes, who knows? Let's get our camera set and start. Hello.
Yo, can I show you something?
Okay.
I say word. So how you wait. Yeah, I'll show you it.
Okay. Do. Hello.
Hi.
Do you mind if I ask you 2 questions and a follow-up question?
Ask away.
All right. First question is, what is your name?
Charlie.
All right, Charlie. And if you could give any advice to a stranger, what advice would it be?
Wait, I gotta think about this. How's crap, I had this really good, it's not mine. It's by this really famous coach. But it's like face harder better. Like, people are gonna like seek, like, wait for life to get easy. It's not gonna get easy. You have to make it easy. Or like face harder better, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I'm bad at this.
I feel like I understand
But,
that
like,
a bit.
yeah.
All right. And why would you give that advice?
Because life may not always go as you plan, and that's okay. Because, okay, wait, that doesn't really, like, add up to, like, the advice I just gave. But, like, still.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Hello.
Finally, we got someone new.
I have two
Yo.
questions if you don't mind answering and a follow-up question.
What? Oh, can you move a little bit, bro? Before I kick you out of my room? Get
First
out. What?
question being, what is your name?
Tencel.
Okay, and what advice would you give a stranger? It could be any advice. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, you just need a second to
Uh,
think.
A advice?
Mhm.
Wait. Never kill yourself. That thing is deadly, bro.
All right. Thank you for that advice. Have a good one.
No.
Hello.
Girl.
Who is this?
Click next.
Okay.
I sorry. I scared.
It's all right. I
Okay,
just
you've never
had two
met one.
questions for you guys and then follow-up questions.
Okay.
First question being, what is you guys' name?
Red.
All right. And if you could give any advice to a stranger, what advice would that be?
Don't talk to strangers.
Hamburger.
Don't talk to strangers. Okay. And why would you give that
hamburger.
advice?
What do you have, child?
Eat a burger.
Okay. Are you
Okay.
with that apple? That's a tennis
thank
ball
you
in
guys.
background.
Before, if I can grab my camera, before we get into that last advice, like before this one, I feel like was actually good advice, but then he kind of turned it into a joke. So it was like that kind of went away. And this one, I feel like they weren't really focused. So let's just continue. All right. Oh my gosh, if my drift can stop. Hello. Is your mic working?
Wait, you don't hear me?
No, I can hear you. I just didn't hear you talking. I have two questions and a follow-up question if you don't mind answering.
Yeah.
All right. First question being, what
What's
is
your
your
question?
name?
Cody. No, it's just my name.
All right. And if you could give any advice to a stranger, what advice would you give?
Stay nice, be nice, respect people's opinion.
That's really good advice. And a follow-up question being, why would you give that advice?
Because you have to be nice to people.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your
Oh yeah.
time. Oh, sorry. Steven Universe is a good show, by the way. I'm very proud.
It is. It's actually golden. It's
It is.
actually golden.
Well, see you later. Hello.
Hello.
I have two questions and a follow-up question if you don't mind answering.
No, yo speak Spanish.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't speak Spanish. But it was nice seeing you, though.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Hello.
Oh,
I have two questions and a follow-up question if you don't mind answering.
a bunch of people ask me questions. I'm kind of a
So
famous guy now.
this would
Just
be your
kidding.
forte.
Yes, but okay, ask me.
Okay. First question being, what is your name?
Well, if you're dumb, read at the bottom of the thing. It says King. So,
Oh, right. Silly me, right? All right. If you could give a stranger any advice, what would that advice be?
Let me think. Uh, uh, never giving up. Giving up's for losers only. Bitches.
Oh. All right. And follow-up question being, why would you give that advice?
'Cause why not?
Okay. Very real. I appreciate your time. Hello. I have 2 questions for you and a follow-up question if you don't mind
Bro,
answering.
it's you again.
Did I get you before?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, my bad. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba-da-do-do-do-do-do-do. Boop boop boop. Boop 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 boop. Hello. Is your mic working? Maybe? Oh, no? Okay, that's fine. If you don't mind typing, I could still ask. I do have 2 questions and a follow-up question if you don't mind typing. Okay. First question being, what is your name or what would you like to be called? All right, B. If you could give a stranger any advice, what advice would you give them?
Don't talk to man
Okay, and why would you give that advice?
because they're scary.
All right, B. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Hello. Is your mic working?
Aren't you the same girl that I saw?
Oh, my bad. You guys, my memory is terrible. They keep saying I already asked some questions I don't remember though. Let's do a little side quest right now, just to take a little break. Why don't we chef something up in the kitchen? We're gonna change this to a Yoshi's cooking show, okay? We need this right here. Can we interact? Oh. Well, we can't interact with... I can cook. A little bit, I promise. You know what? Let's just enjoy this cupcake. This cupcake that we could definitely interact with. So yummy. Back to it, back to it. I feel like I want to just carry this just in case, you know? I'm gonna set that, it's better under there anyways. It's safer. Safer. Alright, nothing to it but to do it, right? Hello. I have 2 questions and a follow-up question if you guys don't mind answering.
Yeah.
First question being, what is your name or what would you like to go by?
Pencil.
Bye.
Alright, Tinsel and Bye. If you guys could give any advice to a stranger, what advice would you give that stranger?
Don't kill yourself, that thing's deadly.
I feel like, okay, that you're the same
Bye.
person. Okay, bye.
It is.
Maybe we should try a fresh server. Hi again, B. Bye again, B. We're gonna try a fresh server because I keep getting the same people, and we don't want that. We want different advice. Okay. So we'll go back to our world menu. Find Omegle again. We click the one with 15, so maybe. Oh no, that's the one we're in. Let's go to one with higher people. We started off small, now we're going big. Go big or go home. That's my advice. JK. Realistically, don't listen to any advice I give anyone, cause I can't guarantee that I'm the best advice giver. I'm being honest. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I give great advice and I don't, you know? Well, I won't say I always give bad advice, but I don't give the best advice. We'll just leave it at that. Let's start.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
I have
Was that annoying, be
questions for
honest?
you two. No, not really.
You have
Yes.
questions? I love questions.
Okay, it's just gonna be 2
Noodle's back.
questions and then a follow-up question if all of you don't mind answering.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
First question being, what is your name or what would you like to go by?
Zyblor's fine with me.
Okay, can I
Yeah.
just call you Z? That's a little hard to pronounce for
Yeah,
me.
that's much more convenient. Yeah, actually, no, yeah. I'm just gonna start telling people to call me
Yes.
that. That's really convenient.
The little tiny one you just saw, that's Noodle. I'm
Okay.
That's
Snoozy.
Noodle.
You can call me Snooze, you can call me Zots. You can call me Snoo.
Alright.
Snoo.
So Snoo, if you could give any advice to a stranger, what advice would you give them?
What advice would I give to a stranger?
Mhm.
Be yourself. No one actually gives a
Yo, it's crazy. I was just about
Okay.
to say the same exact shit. That's wild. That's actually insane. Yeah.
That's
He's a
some
little
good
slow.
advice. And why would you give that
What would I
advice?
tell them?
Why would I give that advice? Don't use Sharpie as makeup, okay? Because I'm a closeted furry.
Sure.
Oh. Alright. Valid.
Yeah.
And Noodle, you
know.
say don't use Sharpie as makeup. Why would we give that advice?
Noodle, have you used Sharpie as makeup?
Is that personal experience? Don't ask. Okay. All right. Well, you don't have to answer that for now. And Z, what
Oh,
would be your
bro.
advice to a stranger?
My advice. Let me open my text document. I got some.
You have a whole document
see.
of advice?
Yeah, I'm really bad at remembering the things that are important to me, so I have a document.
Okay, useful.
Yeah, it is. The best thing you could do for somebody else most of the time is to listen. That's some advice.
That is really good advice. And why would you give that advice?
Because I feel like a lot of the time we all are too prone to give advice and jump to conclusions when sometimes all someone needs is somebody listening.
All right. Well, I feel like all you guys' advice was pretty much great. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, dude.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
They gave some really good advice. See, that's what I'm here for. That's what I need. That's what I'm here for. That's the purpose of my existence. Sorry, let's get back to it. Hello.
Okay, he made it this time. What is up, Max?
There's 2 of you. If
Yeah.
you both don't mind, if I ask you
She-
both 2 questions and a follow-up question.
Like,
Word.
we both answer both questions, or like one question for me, one question for him, and then we both answer the other question.
Like, you'll both be answering the same questions.
Okay.
Okay. So first question being, what is your name or what would you like to go by?
My name is QB.
QB, okay.
The name's Sen.
QB and Sen. If you guys could give a stranger any advice, what would it be?
Men only want your body.
Okay, and why would you give that advice?
Because it's true.
All right. And what about you, Sen?
Word. Don't start it, but always finish it.
And why would you give that advice?
Finishing
You don't
me.
start. What? You don't start shitting nobody, but if someone does, you make sure you damn well finish it.
All right. I appreciate you guys' time. Thank you.
Word.
Nope.
Hello.
No. It just looks like Shago camera.
There's. Do what?
This Shake a thou camera.
I have 2 questions if you both don't
You
mind
British?
answering, and no,
Aye.
and a follow-up
What are your
question.
questions?
First question being, what is your name, or what do you go by?
I go by Jeff. That's not my name. I go by my username because I'm American. Phone.
Okay. If you both could give a stranger any advice, what advice would you give that stranger?
Do not kill yourself. Don't do drugs.
Funny enough, I got that advice by different
Which
people
one?
today. Both of those. Don't do
Which
drugs.
one?
And
Mine or
the
his?
other one. Both of those.
Don't kill yourself and don't do drugs.
Yeah, I got those advice. But why? Why would you give that advice?
Because that's what I have. If they're homeless, you know what? My dad did the same thing, bro.
Oh. Well,
You'll get through
I
it.
appreciate you guys
Like
for
your
your
mom's
time.
suicidal. Suicidal.
I feel like I have this room already.
Just type what you typed. Hello.
Are you guys gonna answer the questions this time?
What did you say?
What questions?
I didn't hear a
We haven't
damn
met you
single
before.
bit.
Oh.
Can I
Okay.
ask you a riddle?
Behavior, man. Hello.
Hello.
I have 2 questions and a follow-up question if you don't mind answering.
Hit me.
All right. First question being, what is your name, or what do you like to go by?
Jonah.
All right.
Good one, I don't know.
Okay. If you could give a stranger any advice, what advice would you give that stranger?
Why am I being questioned this?
Oh, it's just random. There's no right or wrong answer.
Take it day by day. Keep your head up. I don't know.
Okay. And why would you give that advice?
Because, what I tell myself, tomorrow will be a better day, I don't know.
All right. You know, that's good advice. That's one of the best advice I heard so far. So, pat on your back.
I had 2 choices. Either be racist as hell or that.
I'm glad you chose that choice instead. Well, thank you. You have a good one.
Right, you too.
Whew. You guys, that was a lot of socializing. I'm actually pretty satisfied and happy with some of the answers, even though I said there's no wrong or bad answers. There were some bad answers, most definitely, and there was some trolling going on, but that's expected on an online game, so I can't really get too upset about it. And there was really some good advice there that I feel like people actually gave genuine answers to. Until next time on part 2 of whatever we will do next on Omegle, because we definitely will revisit this. Maybe not on these questions, but with some different questions to try to make it more entertaining. I don't know. Anyway, I hope to see you guys later. Bye!